When you think of modern science fiction, it is virtually impossible not to think of Steven Spielberg. He is the visionary filmmaker who fundamentally reshaped the genre, elevating it from the B-movie, low-budget monster flicks of the past into a golden age of cinema. Spielberg didn't just give us groundbreaking visual effects, he infused the genre with a profound sense of awe, massive cinematic spectacle, and deeply resonant human emotion. With the highly anticipated release of Disclosure Day, Spielberg has officially hit a massive milestone, putting 10 sci-fi masterpieces under his belt. From alien first contacts and dystopian futures to prehistoric theme parks, his filmography is a masterclass in imagination. So, how do they all stack up against one another? Before we dive into the list, consider this your official spoiler warning, because today we are counting down all 10 of Steven Spielberg's sci-fi films, ranking them from best to even better. Let's get into it. Number 10. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Is this a sci-fi film? Well, sort of. Released in 2008, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull remains the most polarizing entry in the franchise due to its jarring shift from ancient mysticism to 1950s sci-fi. This narrative was entirely driven by George Lucas, who wanted the film to mirror 1950s B-movie tropes. However, both Steven Spielberg and Harrison Ford fought the alien plotline for years, only agreeing to make the movie after reaching a compromise with Lucas to label the creatures interdimensional beings instead of traditional aliens, a distinction that was ultimately lost on disappointed fans. Number 9. The Lost World: Jurassic Park. How do you follow one of the greatest movies ever made? By making everything bigger. The Lost World doubles down on dinosaur action and pushed the limits of CGI in the late 90s. But in doing so, it lost some of the wonder, heart, and character development that made the original Jurassic Park so special. It's darker, louder, and more focused on survival and chaos, but it's still a fun dinosaur adventure from start to finish, and we finally get to see the T-Rex on the mainland. Number 8. AI, Artificial Intelligence. Originally developed by Stanley Kubrick, AI eventually became one of Spielberg's most emotional and thought-provoking films. Haley Joel Osment plays David, a robot boy programmed to love like a real human child. Through his journey, Spielberg turns a cold, futuristic world into a surprisingly heartfelt and emotional story. It's dark, heartbreaking, and a movie that many people now consider to be far ahead of its time. Number 7. Disclosure Day. Reuniting with Jurassic Park writer David Koepp, Spielberg delivers a fast-paced conspiracy thriller centered on a cybersecurity whistleblower, played by Josh O'Connor, who is trying to expose decades of secret government evidence of alien contact. Emily Blunt delivers a standout performance as a small-town meteorologist who gets caught in the middle of a massive corporate cover-up. While the film trades some of Spielberg's classic sense of wonder for political intrigue, tension, and large-scale action sequences, including a brutal chase involving a moving train, it proves that even after 5 decades, Spielberg still knows how to tell a great sci-fi story. Number 6. Ready Player One. Ready Player One is Spielberg's ultimate love letter to pop culture. Set in the year 2045, the film follows a world where people escape their difficult lives by entering a massive virtual universe known as the Oasis. While it's packed with references and Easter eggs, the movie is also a surprisingly smart look at corporate greed, online life, and where digital technology could be heading in the future. Number 5. War of the Worlds. Spielberg teamed up with Tom Cruise to bring H.G. Wells' classic novel into the modern era. This isn't a friendly alien movie, it's a terrifying survival story. The movie's intense atmosphere, the unforgettable sound of the giant tripods, and the sheer panic of the crowd scenes make this one of the most intense blockbuster experiences Spielberg has ever created. It's a sci-fi disaster movie that still holds up today. Number 4. Minority Report. This futuristic thriller remains one of Spielberg's smartest sci-fi movies. Tom Cruise plays a police officer working for a special pre-crime unit that arrests people before they commit murder. The system seems perfect until he's accused of a future crime himself. The film features incredible world building, fast pacing, and some surprisingly accurate predictions about modern technology, including targeted advertising, surveillance systems, and predictive algorithms. Number 3. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Before Close Encounters of the Third Kind, aliens in cinema were almost always portrayed as terrifying monsters or hostile invaders. Steven Spielberg completely transformed the sci-fi genre by reframing First Contact through a lens of profound wonder, mystery, and childlike awe. Instead of lasers and explosions, the film's legendary climax uses a simple 5-tone musical melody and a brilliant display of light to turn communication into a deeply moving, spiritual experience. By trading fear for hope, its magical ending remains one of the most iconic moments in movie history. Number 2. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. As the ultimate family sci-fi movie, E.T. is a funny, emotional, and timeless masterpiece that captures the pure essence of childhood friendship, loneliness, and growing up. By filming from a child's physical perspective, Steven Spielberg masterfully grounds the sci-fi adventure in the real-world ache of a lonely boy dealing with his parents' divorce. Backed by tangible practical effects and John Williams' soaring legendary musical score, the profound bond between Elliot and a stranded alien trying to get home transcends science fiction to become a deeply empathetic, cross-generational story about the power of connection. And finally, number 1, Jurassic Park. Taking the number 1 spot is the movie that didn't just change science fiction, it changed Hollywood forever. Jurassic Park is a masterclass in suspense, pacing, and storytelling. By combining groundbreaking animatronics with revolutionary CGI, Spielberg brought dinosaurs to life in a way that still looks incredible more than 30 years later. Even today, it remains the gold standard for blockbuster filmmaking and one of the greatest summer movies ever made. From the wonder of Close Encounters to the paranoia and suspense of Disclosure Day, Steven Spielberg has spent his career shaping the way we imagine the future, outer space, and what might be waiting beyond our world. Whether he's making us feel awe, fear, excitement, or pure emotion, his impact on science fiction is impossible to ignore. But what do you think? Does Jurassic Park deserve the number 1 spot, or are you firmly on Team E.T.? And where would you rank Disclosure Day among Spielberg's sci-fi classics? Let me know your rankings in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more movie breakdowns and deep dives, and I'll see you in the next one.